The idea with these pigs is that there are our breeding pigs. We just started breeding pigs maybe beginning of this year or end of last year, because piglets can be pretty hard to source when they're young. We've had a few litters, but it's kind of spotty. Our boy Tarzan, he's got to do a bit of a better job. So that boy in the back, that corner there, that's Tarzan. He's their daddy pig. These are all the potentially mothers. A couple of them have had litters, some of them haven't. It's still kind of a new thing to us, so we're kind of trying to figure out the, I don't know, I guess if you'd call it the efficiency aspect of it, but it is kind of up to the pigs too. There's some things that are out of our control, but it's a new experience, and it's definitely interesting. A mom pig will usually have around even like 14. We've had some that have like 7, 8, 10, but a big problem with the pigs is they'll actually lay on top of their young and kill them. Like we've had one that had like 8 piglets and it killed like 7 of them because they just roll over on top of them. And these little piglets are so small. But usually that's just something that might happen within like the first week. If you get through that, then you'll be all right. But then comes the next hard part with them, which is castrating the males, because eventually they're going to be all together and you don't want the males to sexually mature and inbreed or breed at all. So that requires taking the piglets away from the mother, which is a very scary thing to do. They're extremely protective, and some are better than others, but they all, for the most part, do not want you taking their babies. And as soon as you touch them, they're squealing loud, and the mother, like they definitely bite. Like they will try and bite you and come at you, and it's really scary. So you almost got to be like stealthy and grab one and like shoot off and like throw it in a box and run away. Then you take care of them, then they're all good, and you literally take the box, dump it, and run. And then that's mostly the hard part. But these guys, as you can see, are quite large. They're probably upwards of 500 pounds. And they do a lot of relaxing. They sleep a lot. And the boy can be a little feisty. He's scary too. He's got these big like teeth. They're like the big pointy teeth on like the bottom. You know, something interesting about pigs actually is they say that if you let pigs go feral, like if we let these guys like off into the woods to live on their own, within 6 weeks they would start growing tusks, which is weird, but supposedly that's true.
So this is our pig paddock, this is our pastured pigs. Most of these guys were all born on farm and they just look beautiful. I'm really happy with them. They're super friendly. They do wait for kitchen scraps and vegetable scraps, and you can see them running around. They still have their piglet kind of playful attitude where they all start running around. But they have their waters here. We can still keep them running this time of year, which is good. But soon, once it starts freezing up, we'll have to go to different waterers. But they hit it with their nose and they get the water to come out, and they've also learned that they can make a nice little wallowing hole for themselves if they hold their nose on there longer and make more water come out. So that's also nice, not this time of year, but when it's hot out, they love to just take little mud baths.